Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniel. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for them. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Edwards against Brooks. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Bucket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Brooks finds Van Vliet. From outside the arc, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Well, they don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred Van Vliet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred Van Vliet.
Now here's Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
One of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Brooks. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet sets the pick for Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Kick out to Adams. Eason's shot is good.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Conley for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Towns penetrating, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Van Vliet wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a 3-pointer of my own.
Edwards a screen on Adams, and that one's good. Towns.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Shot by Eason, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Conley's shot is off. It's trailed by 5. To the middle. From down in the low post, it goes. Eason's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Conley plays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Driving inside. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, solid execution. Fred VanVleet is just so steady. This guy always makes the right basketball play.
Another miss by Conley.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Eason's shot is good.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Going inside, and the dunk by Eason.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Conley. Edwards with the screen for Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
2 on the clock, and then Smith with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. Smith on the wing, takes a three, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the three from Jabari Smith. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Alexander Walker. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Green. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Tate against Warren. Shoots over Tate. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Tate. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Pass to Reed for the three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Smith with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And the Rockets' hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Now, here's Green. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Şengün gets to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Back to Şengün. He gets that one. Şengün's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
So he gets them both. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. Green kicks to Smith for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Warren. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And with all his length, Smith can cover lots of ground on the break.
The shot missing. And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda. Once again, fans,
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dylan Brooks out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Gobert, and finished off by Gobert. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. 8-point game. Out to the right wing. Eason with it. He's got 13. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley with it. Now defended by Adams. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Offline with his three. Rockets leading by 8. Brooks finds Eason. Launches a three. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here is Van Vliet. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And to Van Vliet. And that one drops. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
How about Fred Van Vliet? The ability to carve up the defense on the dribble drive. Nice.
Brooks against Edwards. Towns, a screen on Brooks. Passes it to Towns. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. Back to Brooks. Now Eason. 16 points for him. Gobert with the block. Conley against Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Rockets leading by 10. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Screen by McDaniel. Edwards kicks to Towns. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brooks from outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
McDaniels finds Conley. Driving in to halt the run, and Adams sends it back. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Substitution.
Here's Green. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Warren. No scoring in this one. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Takes it inside, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Screen by Smith. Green passes to Smith. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. The pass to Green. Pocket 6, and the turnover again by Houston. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in the game. Smith sets the pick for Green. Shoots the 3. And Şengün throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level, this team right now?
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top, leading by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Anderson is out there with Warren. Then there's Reed. And it's Minot in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 2. Here's Tate. And Tate throws it down.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Puts up a 3. Pass to Minot. Now Anderson. Now here's Reed. Warren finds Reed. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Thompson. Out to Smith. Şengün with the screen for Smith. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Reed. And Houston again with the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Minnesota calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves trail by 18. Towns up top. From deep. Sinks the triple.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Here's Eason. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And stolen by Whitmore. Jumps up, and Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 18. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Adams sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 17.
So many NBA players would tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Here's Edwards. Conley against Brooks. Edwards looking it over. On the 3 off target. Rockets leading by 17. Passes to Eason. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Adams finds Eason. Shot clock at 6. Houston moving it around. The baseline jam. Van Vliet can't get it to go. From past the arc, Eason's shot is good. Eason's got 9 points here in the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Eason gets a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. From downtown, Rockets with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the pass to Eason. There's the triple. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Conley surveying the D. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Brooks. Edwards can't hit. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's VanVleet. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Outside, Towns puts up a deep 3. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd.
Future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Aiden in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Simons.
Oh, my goodness! Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
Pass to Brooks. Driving inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And, BA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Simons. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Here's Whitmore. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Now here's Simons. Here's Henderson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa, scoot. What a move.
Outside Eason. Pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Grant. They set the screen. Out to Simons. Thibault with it. Defended by Eason. Clock at 6. And a big-time jam right there.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Here's Henderson. Simons outside. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Outside Eason. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's blocked by Thibault. And they'll get another chance. And another miss by Houston. Portland leading. On the wing, Simons. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Whitmore outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Whitmore's got his second bucket of the night.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Shots good by Henderson.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Out to Simons. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Grant, the pass to Simons. Shakes him. Jams it in off the great move.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. To win the run. And that one's good.
A good shooter who can operate at different speeds. Love when Fred is knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Here's Henderson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
The free throw off from Henderson. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. "20 seconds left in the first. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Green. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. We've got Sharp. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Robert Williams out there with Walker. And Walker's got the ball here for Portland. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Smith outside. And a two-handed jam!
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And the Trailblazers shooting the rock at 58%. Offensive board.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now the Blazers on the move. Walker passes to Williams. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Tate with it, guarded now by Williams. Here's Green. Green takes it to the rack.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Outside Tate from behind the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Walker, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Walker. Covered by Smith. Here's Sharp. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brogdon. Nice move. Ooh, Brogdon getting inside.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Green in the post. And it's hammered home by Green.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. 1:49 left in the first half of this game. Outside Walker. The layup off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Sharp. Covered by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brogdon's got 6.
So decisive on the drive. If you don't give Brogdon a lane to the rim, he'll make one.
Here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA. But Shaedon Sharp is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports, they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
Out to Thompson. For 3, Smith. They get it again. Here's Green. Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. And another shot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. 3-pointer Sharp. And that's not gonna go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Tari Eason is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And here's Simons outside, and the three-pointer goes. Simons got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
The shake. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And And it's Whitmore missing. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Grant, the pass to Simons. From deep. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Over to the wing. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Adams. Here's Eason. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Timeout called, Portland. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Houston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Van Vliet with it. Thibault picks him up. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. A deep 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Henderson. Now here's Ayton. Back to Henderson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Eason. Up and in on the layup. Eason's got 10 points in the quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. Simons outside. Pass to Henderson. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's Whitmore. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Simons finds Thibault. Back to Simons. 54 seconds left in the third.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Brooks. Driving to the basket. Good on the bucket. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Henderson misses. Houston has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Brooks left side. Henderson against Eason. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Thibault. Counted from distance. Thibault's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Outside Eason from deep 3-point land. Another 3 from Houston.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Sharp. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Walker. Pass to Şengün. Back to Tate. Şengün passes to Smith. Takes a three. Out to Thompson. Smith outside. Şengün, the screen. From the arc. Smith, that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Pass to Williams. Outside for Brogdon. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Outside Tate. Şengün, the screen. Tate passes to Smith. Pass to Şengün. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back. The 7th pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Shaedon Sharpe continues to show great promise as an all-around player.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And it's Simons missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Van Vliet misses. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Rockets with a rebound. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Ayton. To the left wing. Outside Thibault. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Good work there as it goes.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Eason can't get it to go. Portland trailing here. Simons passes to Ayton. Simons against Brooks. 5 to shoot. Thibault finds Grant. He got a piece of it. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. The Rockets with another miss. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
Van Vliet against Henderson. Outside Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Here's Adams. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to Grant. Simons outside. Pass to Henderson. Grant outside. Shoots over Eason. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch gene.
The drive by Van Vliet. They set a pick to the inside. And here's Adams. Eason, pass to Adams. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Brooks. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 6. And it's the Blazers with the ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nails it from 3.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
The 3 from Ayton. Adams grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet right side. Thibault with a steal. Here's Simons. Can't connect. And so the Rockets take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a...
Greg, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Henderson in at the point. And it's good for two. Conley's got the first points up on the board for the Timberwolves.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
There's the drive. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Henderson looking it over. And he knocks down the jumper.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
There's the pass to McDaniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Now, here's Thibault. The three ball nailed from three-point land.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Back to McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here is Henderson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And what a fearless move by Henderson, taking the contact.
Henderson against Conley. Right side Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Henderson. And he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities, that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 5.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Simons kicks to Thibault. Simons, the pass to Henderson. Over Conley, Ayton in the corner. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Screen by McDaniel. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. Thibault, the pass to Henderson. Drives to the hoop. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Edwards against Simon. Edwards drives in, and he gets it to go. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's Simon. 5 points in the game. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Grant outside. Here he goes, and the dunk by Grant.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in the...
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Williams, Brogdon out there with Sharp. Then it's Walker. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association. That's something special.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Warren a screen on Brogdon. Here's Alexander Walker.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer. Oh, that was something else.
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
And it's Sharp missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. This is it to Alexander Walker. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Warren. Hasn't made one yet. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Pass to Warren. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
TJ Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Guarded by Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Portland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
With the drive, and stolen by Williams. Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. And that's a foul called on TJ Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Sharp, the pass to Williams. Ball stolen.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 9. Outside Warren. It's good. This game is all even. Warren's got 6.
Well, just working on extending that range. T.J. Warren in the offseason wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Now, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
A 3 from Warren and another 3 for Minnesota.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Over to the wing. Brogdon outside. To the wing right side. They get it back. There's the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. More outside. 52 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Warren a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Sharp. Trailblazers keep it alive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Exceptional athleticism from Sharp, just rocketing off the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot by Warren, no good. And for Portland, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Moore kicks to Reed. And a miss there on the triple. Good if it goes. The shot comes out, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. And it's Minot in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Conley. Sweet little floater. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Henderson outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Conley for 3. That one, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thibault, the pass to Simons. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Simons has got 11 points.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Pass to Ayton. And there's the drive. And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Conley, and Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
McDaniels at 3 off the mark. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Ayton dishes to Henderson. Simons from outside. And again, it's the Trail Blazers from deep.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And with that three-pointer, ending that 11-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Here's Simons, and he drives in. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Such a dynamic offensive player, great speed, great hops. Simons hard to stop when he makes his move.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers leading by 10. Grant with a screen on Conley. Grant, that's good. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. He takes it in, and that one's good. Thibault. Thibault's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Towns. Nice shot from the wing. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Simons finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Stolen by Henderson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Conley kicks to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Now the pass to Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such...
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Sharp out there with Brogdon. Then it's Walker. Then it's Williams. Pass to Sharp. This one for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Reed to the inside, and Gobert kicks to Reed. Fires for three. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Nobody near Williams. From outside, off the mark. Walker against Warren. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Sharp. The tray. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Such a ridiculous athlete. Sharp is overwhelming them tonight. When Shaedon is playing with this kind of confidence, there's not much you can do.
Down low, here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Sharp. Walker finds Brogdon. Back to Walker. The pass to Brogdon. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep, Moore. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Outside to Brogdon. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Moore passes to Alexander Walker. Moore against Walker. There's the screen. Passes it to Reed. Launches a three. The rebound by Sharp. Portland leading by 19 points. There's the double team with Warren. Stolen by Warren. And here comes Moore leading the fast break. And stolen by Williams.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Scoot Henderson.
So many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Launches it. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gobert, the screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Portland. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gobert pulls it in. Moore outside. No good on the three. Deflects the pass. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Drills the three-pointer.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley beyond the arc. Adams grabs the miss. VanVleet with it. He's picked up by Conley. VanVleet with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Eason, and he drives in. It's Eason with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Conley passes to McDaniels. There's a screen. Towns for 3. First shot won't go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
The open shot, VanVleet. And again, it's Houston. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Conley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Outside Eason. All alone. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to VanVleet. Outside Eason. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Screen by Eason. VanVleet drives. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
And so it's VanVleet with it. He brings it up for Houston. And the layup is good off the glass. VanVleet's got his second basket of the game.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Eason. Another one falls for Houston.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's Edwards with a drive. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed. You have to admit, Richard, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You'll love them because these guys help decide games in big ways.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Going inside, and that one is hammered home.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? VanVleet, the pass to Eason. Doubled by Towns. Brooks outside. And there's a 3-second violation. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Van Vliet. Conley on the attack. Here's Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred Van Vliet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
One of the best two-way points in the world. Conley reads the game just so well.
The Rockets trail. Van Vliet finds Brooks. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Towns, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. Over Easton. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got T.J. Warren, Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Inside, Şengün with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Up ahead. Out to Thompson. Gobert against Şengün. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Tate. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, B.A., because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
He fits right into this next generation of power forwards. Smith, look, he is comfortable at any range.
Here's Gobert. The Frenchman, Gobert.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. Oh, he picked him clean. Warren against Tate. Warren, the pass to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Green in the post. Şengün passes to Tatum. Back to Şengün. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Here's Alexander Walker. Green covering. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. Oh, stolen by Tate. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. The three, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Getting ahead of the D right there. Smith Jr. getting out in transition.
Here's Warren. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Green, the pass to Smith. Picked by Tate. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 10 points.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
A slam dunk by Reed.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Smith passes to Şengün. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's Green. And it's Green punching it home.
Let me tell you this, if you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
And it's Warren missing. To the middle. Here's Smith. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Got it up. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
41.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Minnesota shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Edwards against Brooks. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Conley. To the wing, right side. Here's Whitmore. Shot clock at 3. Eason, the pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Adams has got his first bucket in this one. Now Towns. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Whitmore outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Whitmore. That's good from Adams on the assist by Whitmore. And the Rockets lead by 17. Here's Towns. And that one's long.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And here's Edwards outside. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Eason. Again, Houston.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Out to the right wing. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Van Vliet's got 7.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Pass to Minot. Outside McDaniels. Outside Conley. Easton with a steal. Here's Whitmore outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Towns for 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 10.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Easton. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Easton, good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Fires from way outside. Eason can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Adams against Towns. No good with the triple.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
They get the rebound. Outside Eason. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Eason's got 10 points in the quarter. McDaniels from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Puts up a deep 3. Eason can't get it to go. Conley against Van Vliet. McDaniels passes to Edwards. McDaniels a screen on Brooks. Back to Daniels. The fader doesn't go for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Rockets ahead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. And it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Tate. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Smith with the rebound. Thompson left side. Lets it go from deep. And no good. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Green for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
The shortest but toughest 3 on the floor, and Green just making it look easy.
Here's Alexander Walker. Green covering. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reed. To stop the run. That one no good. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And here's Green from the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Smith right side. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Jacks up a 3. And another miss by Houston. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
The 3, Smith. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. The 3-pointer off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Smith no good. Minnesota shooting just under 40% from the field. There's the 3. Pass to Gobert. Here's Moore. Nails the wide open jumper. Moore's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Warren. Smith with the rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Şengün, no good. And here's Minnesota now. An open look for Reed. And buries the jumper to finish off the break.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Green for 3. Şengün. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now here's Gobert. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
conference. Rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Adams is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flood.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
The pass to Ayton. Goes up from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Eason's shot is good. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. Grant with the ball. Now defended by Whitmore. Simons against Eason. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooks right side. And it's off from three-point range. Simons surveying the D. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Deep 2 from Brooks. And that one's on target from the wing.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Simons with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet. Eason against Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Eason, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Eason. From past the arc, Portland grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Thybulle, the pass to Simons. And the layup is good. Simons has got 8.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Henderson against VanVleet. Ayton wide open. Oh, good on the triple. And Adams has got the ball here for Houston. And it's Brooks in the corner. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
3 points.
VanVleet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For 3, Henderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Stepped up and knocked it down with confidence. Henderson one-upping his opponent.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Brooks feeling it out a bit to the left wing. Inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Simons from outside. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points for Dylan Brooks.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Simons kicks to Henderson. 3 seconds left. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Brogdon out there with Sharp. Then it's Walker. Then it's Williams. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Up top, Tate. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
They're out there always working hard.
And for Portland, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith sets the pick for Green. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. Says things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
I think he's the prototypical 4 in the modern game. Jabari Smith has that excellent three-point stroke, and he can defend multiple positions.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Green finds Thompson. Back to Green. Pass to Tate. Green with a screen on Walker. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Smith with it. Brogdon picks him up. Takes it off the glass. Şengün's got his first points of the game.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Brogdon. It's stolen by Green. Smith dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
Jalen Green has some serious hop. Yes, he does.
Brogdon against Green. Pass to Sharp. Here's the 3. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
It's Şengün, top of the key. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
To the paint, they kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. Got it. Good job in the low post. Green's got 7 points.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Here's Sharp. Misses the 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
They kick it out to Green. Smith outside. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Back to Tate. Out to Smith. Tate with the screen for Smith. Houston needs to get a shot off. Tries to save it. Houston now working with the new shot clock. And the pass to Tate. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Thompson, and he lays it straight in. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Green, and it's Tate in at the 3 spot. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Houston leading by 11. HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Pass to Eason. Pass to Adams. Van Vliet on the wing. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Into the lane. Oh, wow, man!
And the act of acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Pass to Whitmore. From deep, Brooks connects from three-point range. Brooks has got 10 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. Here's Eason. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Eason's got his third basket of the night right there.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Back to Green. Out to Smith. Jacks up a three. And another three for Houston.
Plays the four, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Fades away. Tate with the rebound. Rockets leading by 18. Smith outside. From the arc. Good on the triple. 11 points in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Brogdon against Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Brogdon's so good at drawing contact. He can't afford to get overly physical with it.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Walker's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Smith with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Şengün. 6 to shoot. Smith wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Brogdon finds Williams. From the top of the key. Portland no good that time either.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Smith for three. Fires away from way outside. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Green with the rebound. Rockets have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Smith outside. Takes the three. Smith missing again. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And the three off target. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. He witnessed him delivering a series of... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. He's out there with Sharp. Williams is out there with Walker. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Şengün with the screen for Smith. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Drops in the tray.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Simon. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. Here's Ayton. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He manages to convert the third one. Houston leading by 17. And the turnover again by Houston. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Henderson passes to Grant. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Henderson finds Simons. Cranes the three-pointer.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup falls. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Here's Henderson. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Lets the three fly. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons against Van Vliet. And Bernie Simons, and that's good. Simons has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Out to Brooks for the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Ayton finds Simons. Fires the three. They get it back. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's special.
Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And after that slow start, finally looks like he's finding his touch from beyond.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for Houston.
Had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jabari Smith.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Sinks the triple. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Brooks misses. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Grant for three. It's hauled in by Adams.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Henderson inside the three-point line. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Simons on the wing. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here to come into an opponent's building and
lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. And it's Minot in at the 3. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Ayton in the high post. Grant against McDaniels. From 17, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
Towns a screen on Simons. Edwards can't hit. Tipped. Conley against Grant. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Henderson scanning the floor. Simons outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Portland. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Simons passes to Thibault. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Towns a screen on Thibault. Ayton against Edwards. Kicks it out Towns. Knocked away. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Thibault. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Doors looking at the Timberwolves. They've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Towns for 3. The kick out to Conley. Back to Daniels. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Henderson outside. There's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Towns outside. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Simons.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Really left him alone that time. Edwards has got 5 points.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Towns for three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Cat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Now here's Thibault. Defense right on him. Here's Henderson. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Timberwolves. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Simons. Edwards can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
That's good from Ayton on the assist by Henderson.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
McDaniels. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, the
previous play is under review.
Certain he beat the buzzer.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Robert Williams, sharp out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Walker. That's the group on the floor for Portland. In his career, Robert Williams III has proven to be a pretty ferocious defender, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's already got an all-defensive selection to his name. He's a skilled rim protector. He is now a guy you can hand the basketball to offensively, and he can facilitate a little bit, so don't forget about the other end.
Reed for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Warren's shot is good.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Pass to Sharp. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. No points yet. Walker pulls down the board.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did. Coach Finch said, quote, he is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player. Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. Portland leading. On the break. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Up top, Reed. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Pure from three-point range. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Williams punches it home.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Pass to Warren from deep three-point land. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Sharp. 1:09 left in the first half. Here's Walker. Back to Sharp. The 3 is up. Here's Williams. That one a little long.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
To the right side. Moore passes to Gobert. Now here's Reed. He's closely guarded. Down low. Knocked loose. Strong finish by Gobert.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Portland.
So he gets them both. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Reed, a screen on Brogdon. Up top, Reed. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Can't hit that one. And so it's Portland, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break.
28.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for Minnesota right now, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. And it's Minot in at the small forward position. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Now Towns fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Henderson, the pass to Simons. The 3. Here's Grant. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Henderson against Conley. Out to Simons. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Right side Thibault. Over Towns. Thibault passes to Ayton, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Towns for three, knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 6.
Karl-Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Conley against Henderson. To the paint. Here's Thibault. Uses the glass on the layup. Thibault's got the second bucket on the night.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Oh! Get out the way, Grant!
Come on.
Get out the way!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Simons against Edwards, and he dunks it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Grant finds Thibault. Grant the screen. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Conley passes to Edwards. Towns against Ayton. Three-pointer. Towns can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McDaniels against Simons. Now here's Ayton. The D's right on him. The three is up. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Towns outside. They set the pick, looking to win the run. Simons with a rebound. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
Outside McDaniels. Gets it off. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Portland. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota shooting at 49% so far in the game. Shaden Sharp out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Walker. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Back to Sharp. Oh, sweet move. Shot clock at 5. Brogdon from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Williams. Here's Sharp, guarded by Morris. From downtown. And that one's good. Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 12. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Reed for 3. Poke loose.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Alexander Walker.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Minnesota.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Warren. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Goes up on the wing, and he makes it.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Morris passes to Warren. Gobert up top. Kicks it out to Warren. Clock at 6. Picked by Gobert. Warren with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Here we go. All alone. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Walker for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
1:44 left in the final quarter. It's Sharp on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Warren for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Simons.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside, Williams. 3-pointer off the mark. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Blazers ball. Now on the floor for the Timberwolves.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 17-5 run.
Anthony Edwards. Mike Conley.
Now here's Brogdon. Here's Sharp. And he's going for the lob. No good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans are